David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Anthony Simons out there with Bouncy. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Brown. And it's Embiid in at the 5, rolling the bit. And for the basics. The push box with T. Smith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. And Marjorie Song. And it's Zubac in the center position. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a two-way backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton. Mercy, mercy me. Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there for jams like that.
Siakam finds Halliburton. Rebound by the Sixers.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's good for 2. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Halliburton. And he gets that one to go off the front line.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
There's Brown with the 3. That one doesn't drop. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now, Vanderbilt. And that's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Nembhard. And a wide open look for Siakam. Wide open shot is on the money.
It rises and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Here's Embiid. Brown outside. Here's Maxey. Hits the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. One of these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. I'll tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
First quarter basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Embiid. No good. And so Embiid comes there from Zubac. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. And their biggest concern, of course, is figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. The coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the three. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. See how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size is... How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. They should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing this.
They get it back, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Second team foul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Philadelphia's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And that one's good. Maxey.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing around town.
And that dunk by Zubac.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got 7. Now he's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pumps in the layup for 2.
And they've done well in taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Indiana leading. Siakam passes to Nemon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And one on the beat. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Zubac. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
And let's quickly check out the score breakdown here for the Pacers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. And Philadelphia also making a switch. And Bates checked in. Zubac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. At the line, for the Pacers. And he makes the first. He's off on the second. And Brent, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I don't know if they do something, but giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Nick Nurse, he's made the decision he wants to work with this guy. Oubre is checked in for Andrew Nemon. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 9. That one falls.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Siakam outside. Now, here's McConnell. Zubac with the screen for Siakam. Inside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Fires for three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 11 for the field to begin the game. And good that time.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
McConnell gives to Uber. Siakam is screen on Simon. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 30-second violation. But we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid.
And here's Maxey, following the three-pointer by Siakam. And now here's Oubre, fast break chance. Pass to Neesmith. Siakam deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the rejection by Embiid.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority, no mercy.
And the shot is good.
And they repeatedly poked inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Top of the key. And he buries that one, trimming the rim on the way down. Embiid's got 5.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Blazers making a change here. Toppins checked in. Substitution on the board. Shot clock at 2. Here's McConnell. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. 76ers trailing. Up and in on the lane. Maxey's got 13.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want you to be the best team in the league. Kevin, you certainly take it in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Wow. Good. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
They've out-hustled their opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Slam dunk by Maxey.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And so it's Indiana with it. 76ers getting the buck. Simons against Oubre. That's tipped. It's Brown on the wing. 8 points for him. Handling kitchen by Zubac. Neesmith, the pass to Oubre. Pass to McConnell. Now Neesmith. A free ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Maxey attacking. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Neesmith. The 76ers also in the sun. Embiid's checked in. McConnell with it. Still yet to score. Pass to Siakam. 6 to shoot. The jump hook. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Siakam's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one. And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious to end. Watch this man.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's McConnell. 76ers getting the bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Simons, here we go. Vanderbilt is it. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Pacers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 17% as a team. Pretty solid number.
Greg in January 2024. Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And Indiana making a change here. Toppins checked in. Oubre with the steal. He locks up the alley-oop pass. And now the 76ers on the break. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. Siakam, a good look. And really touch after rolling around the rim. Siakam's got 11.
And on the offensive end, Siakam is so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
And that one's good. Maxey.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to switch.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. We top it out there with Oubre. Then it's Pascal Siakam. It's T.J. McConnell, and it's Matthews at the two-guard spot. That's the Pacers' spot. Now, here's Oubre. Hasn't made one yet. That one trucks home.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Here's Maxey. Lays it up off the glass. Maxey's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
And he has his favorite bricks all over this first half. He is shooting so efficient.
Siakam's shot is off. The 76ers shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight.
Maxey's so good at breaking you down off the dribble. Great skill.
Now, here's McConnell. It's deflected. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. It's good when he makes his first shot of the game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. If there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Walker. Not enough on that one as it misses. Pacers trail by 7. To the inside. Siakam takes it off the glass. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
I love that dish down low.
Here's Maxey. And slam comes by Maxey.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job, just bouncing off the floor there.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Siakam passes to McConnell. All alone. Pulled the shot a little left with the bounce. Goes his way. Siakam's got 17.
And just a step ahead of the D in that session there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Andrew Edwards checked in for Indiana. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Cameron Payne's checked in for Maxey. The Pacers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. For 3, Siakam. Payne grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 5. Puts up a 3. By Grimes. No good. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
That's good for McConnell. And so he makes both from the line. The 76ers leading by 3. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Walker with the 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Oubre passes to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Siakam's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Payne's shot is good.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Pacers trail by 6. Siakam with it. Right by the Payne. Zubac is checked in for Jonathan.
The course for the Pacers. Number 40 is Victor Zubac.
On defense. the 76ers. McConnell finds Oubre. Nembhard with it. Shot clock at 6. The try by Zubac. And the point by Zubac.
Nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Oubre passes to Siakam. Misses from short range. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Payne. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. With their offensive firepower, and the Pacers aren't maxed out at that end of the floor.
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Pacers trail by 8. McConnell passes to Siakam. Here's Zubac, and Schroeder with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those leads and chances at the strike shot.
The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. Shoots the 3. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Brown. Tries again. And that one's good. Bona. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboard right now? Harder. Second chance.
Oubre. He's up. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 for the 4 so far. Here's Simon. Oh, what a jam! Simon!
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 9 points. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Bona. Shoots over Zubac. And it's flying right. It's off the rim. Indiana's gone 1 or 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter. And he drops it away up off the glass. And now just a 76ers lead.
And the all-around game of Siakam was so in-depth at working the ball to open guys. Look at the space he had on that one. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Now here's Oubre. He has yet to score. Halliburton outside. Open on the triple. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
Recognize that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Halliburton passes to Zubac. In the end, moving the ball. And the dunk by Zubac.
And that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. Just the kind of execution we want in the first half.
Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Pocket 6. Siakam outside. Off target with his 3.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer. Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
Toppin's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Halliburton. Oubre, no one around him. Offline with his three. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Brown. Another miss by Philadelphia. It's Nembhard on the wing. Back to Oubre. Here's the three. And Toppin ends up on the assist by Oubre. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game. Maxey passes to Embiid. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Now Nembhard, still without a basket. In the corner, it's Toppin. Halliburton outside. And it's off from three-point range. Over in the corner, Brown. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
This is what the team wants JV to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
1-3, Oubre. He's good on the three ball.
Or Rico. Come at us, and we'll come right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
1:43 left here in the second. Halliburton kicks to Zubac. Pass to Nembhard. There's a screen by Toppin. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how it grows. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time, and on target. That's important to being a great teammate for me. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DNA, as always.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Keith Smith comes in for Kelly Oubre, and the 76ers also making a change. Edwards, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Zubac, no good on the free throw. The 76ers leading by 10. Brown outside. Gets a rebound. Kicks it out to Maxey. And here's Edwards from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Let's look to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And this is what separates Siakam from other guys this size. The ball handling and that ability to stop the pop.
Here's Maxey. No good on the three. And so it's Philadelphia. Hit by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas. You know, we got to get help on the inside, and with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent, real together.
Got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Jared Vanderbilt, who's Maxey out there with Anthony Simon. Then there's Brown, and it's Bona in at the 5, down low. Trying to break that ice cold streak. Vanderbilt kicks to Simons. It's good from long range. Simons has got the first bucket of the third here for the 76ers. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Siakam left side. And it's Bona with the rebound. Bona's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Maxey. That 3 off the mark.
He put out that 3-ball drop for the defense should have done more on that last play. Oh, such a good shot there. Hold it.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Still scoreless. Well, they got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. But plenty of time to get back in.
Nembhard, the pass to Zubac. Rebound by the 76ers.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of this caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Gotta be a little embarrassed by that.
And it's Simons missing. Aces have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Halliburton. And the shot is good. Dropping in over the front of the rim. Halliburton's got 7 points. Baseline Jenny on the way. And there's Simons on the assist by Maxey.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Top Nembhard. Covered by Simon. Nesmith with the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Siakam visits. The 76ers leading by 12. Maxey looking it over. From 18 feet away. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. They double team Siakam. To them, Harvey. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Philadelphia's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Brown, no good.
He's a threat to beat, no doubt about it, but he just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Right on the bucket. Vanderbilt's got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up in there.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Such an integral part to the Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
Embiid's checked in.
Joel Embiid.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Maxey. It's good. Maxey's got 39.
You know, Max Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed: flat out, all out.
And the dunk by Zubac.
He really scored most of their points, but he can't score all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
The shot's good from Simons.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Chris Again seems Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. But what does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing with his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible he makes, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Embiid, no good. Pacers trail by 12. And he tries in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now, here's Halliburton. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. The biggest lead in the game, 15 points. So the 76ers will retain possession here. Brown finds Maxey. Looking to end its cold spell. That one wanted left.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that post.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute there because his shot making is not happening right now.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's run. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
Throw good, Siakam. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Now with it, offered by Simon. To the paint. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton is 3 on Brown. Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. That's an open look, and that's now 27 points for Siakam.
Boy, all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's Maxey, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points of the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Maxey is a do-it-all guard. I mean, defense never knows if he's going to shoot it, pass it, or take off the dribble.
Throw good, Maxey.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
He's checked in for Indiana.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 7. Maxey against McConnell. 20 feet out. He nails the jumper. 22 points for Anthony Simons. Pacers trail by 12. Takes it out to Siakam. Zubac, the screen on Vanderbilt. Siakam misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Grimes. From downtown. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got 44.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
Pass to Neesmith. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Simons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Maxey's got 9 points now in just the second half. McConnell finds Zubac. From the arc. And it's running with the rebound. Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Changes for Philadelphia. Walker's checked in for Vanderbilt. Edwards comes in for Anthony Simon. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Maxey. Zubac the best to Neesmith. Shot to stop the run. And then dunked by Zubac.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, and the benefits.
Here's Payne. And he makes good on the layup. Payne's got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Payne. 8 points for him. Pass to Walker. Out to Payne. Here's Bona. Zubac defending. And it's Bona missing. Pacers trail by 17. High post shot. And off the ground. And in it goes. And that's now 29 points for Siakam. And here's Edwards from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Open jump shot off the mark. The 76ers leading by 18. Inside, here's marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, he could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And so here is Indiana. 76ers getting the bucket. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot's available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Now here's Payne. 8 points for him. Edwards kicks to Payne. Off target from outside. Pacers trail by 18. Here's Siakam. And the call on the shot sends it into the line. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team.
Throw good, Siakam. And some changes here for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Zubac. Kelly Oubre comes in for Neesmith. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Halliburton. Siakam hits them both. 54 seconds left in the third. Philadelphia leading by 16. Here's Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark. Siakam finds Toppin. Pass to Siakam. And he cuts it with the deuce. Siakam's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Oh, they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
Now Walker launches a three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in this game. Toppin, no one around him. Here he's from three-point range. He's got 6. Pass to Bono. Payne dishes to Walker. Out of the next by Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy to make it big happen for Philadelphia. His stat line has been terrific as the quarter ends. He's already got a double-double. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. There's out there, he gets a Zubac. It's DJ McConnell. And there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Payne following the score by Indiana. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The 76ers making the switch here. Jay Walker's checked in. Philadelphia with the ball. Following the score by Indiana. Payne hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the 76ers lead by 9. And here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Payne kicks to Edwards. On the way, Walker. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his third foul of the game.
Coming out on the floor for the 76ers, number 30, Adele Oda.
Pass to Oubre. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half up to clock into it. A shot by McConnell, no good. The 76ers leading by 12. Payne can't hit. Here's Nembhard. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Grimes. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face is critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Pass to Toppin. It's good. It's McConnell with the assist. Toppin's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Here's Payne. And it goes down 2 points. Payne's got 4 points in the quarter.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Zubac, a screen on Walker. Zubac.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
Tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
By Grimes, no good. Here's McConnell atop the key, and he gets it to go.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Oubre. And shot off. Walker with some nice deep. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Payne. 5 to shoot. Outside Edwards. 6 to three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 10.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Oubre. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Edwards out left of the wing. With the floater. Philadelphia moving the ball over. Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana's gone 1 or 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Oubre finds Toppin. Pass to Oubre. Here's Zubac. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Defends it from downtown.
That's the kind of game that you're not going to find success with, guys. You've got to get a hit with it.
Here's Bona. Beyond the arc. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Nembhard. And there are the Pacers with him held up.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going. Because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now, here's Walker. And here's Edwards from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game. Now, here's McCollum. Pass to Toppin. Oubre sets the screen for Toppin. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Payne. He's covered by McConnell. To the right side. Charity swipe shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the 76ers lead by 13. For Indiana, they've gone 7-13 from the field here in the fourth. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Comes in for Oubre, and Halliburton subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, we got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And the shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
And then 250 LBs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. And Siakam goes to top.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height
disadvantage.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Halliburton. To the inside. Zubats. And then dunked by Zubats.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does it.
I like the way he capped off that drive. A one-hand hole punch.
Here's Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Brown finds Maxey. And it's Brown missing. Pacers trail by 12. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Neesmith, the pass to Nemo. Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Off the mark, got a chance to trim it to single digits. The 76ers leading by 12. Simons kicks to Brown. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off the shot. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice hit and solid play all around.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Maxey. Fires to the hoop. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the back.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
This is the 3. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't get it off. Neesmith with the ball. Siakam for 3. Traps in the tray. Siakam's got 38 points.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The 76ers leading by 12. Now Embiid. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Zubats has got his 18 rebound tonight all over the place.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
I'll get there for Embiid. Stolen by Zubats. Pass to Siakam. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Siakam's got 32 in the game. Embiid with it. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the 4th. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a patient.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Siakam listen. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. And let me get 1 point by 20. Brown with the bucket.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I mean, they stepped it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled, and have consistently gone at the rim.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's Zubats. Vanderbilt with the rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Three-pointer, Simon. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Here's Neesmith. And he drops it in from the low post. .23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Brown. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
JB is on from here. It really boosts this team.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
The end of the game.
They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
The mental toughness that this group showed, they were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep on a consistent rhythm with each other. Keep playing the game the right way, execute the game plan, and just do your job. It's really fun.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
Another movie, like, subscribe, and enjoy it. I'll be back.